is not going to be any sort of gaming. This is just going to be heroes in the tavern in general. Minus the heroes, the only real people getting are the citizens, the banker, and Nikolavsky. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. And these guys, not really worth it. I mean, I've seen people use it. I think they're too expensive and everything. Oh, my dog is running off after deer. Alright. He'll come back. Neither of these guys. I mean, if you want to use them, that's fine. So, heroes. Most people, or at least I started, most people I didn't, but start with Carl von Clausewitz because he's 300 silver. I think he used to be 350, but now he's 300. Pretty good hero. 5% evasion to all your troops. The route I took is this one. Welcome back, pup. Mainly because the reloading drill one. Minus reload for everything, which can take things like Brasaglary and Chinese archers with a really low reload to pretty rapid firing machines. The only problem is they'll run out of ammo pretty quickly. Yeah. Cavalry, I don't really use that much. I also don't like really using the skills that work on the general's abilities. I prefer the ones that affect the troops. Moving on, Andrew Jackson, probably my favorite hero for almost everything. Because Field Commander, gotta love that ability. And more 2% -2 reload. And also, he also affects the stats of troops around him, which is good. Accuracy, and also 100% base health to all mortarmen, which means grenadiers and everything, because those guys have really low health. You know, I like that ability, but I'd have to forego some of these, and I don't want to do that. So that would be nice. This is like the, what's the ability that Blazinski troops have? Crippling Strike. That's kind of like what Crippling Strike have. Peter Wittgenstein was actually my first hero, and he's still level 11, which is kind of sad. Lots of health, which is nice, because heroes have a bad habit of wandering around enemies, the parts where the enemy is, and, getting themselves killed and all that. This guy's a good cavalry person, pretty decent. Doesn't really specialize in anything. They're increasing the health of cavalry, light infantry, or line infantry is pretty neat. Plus the +10 evasion for light infantry, and the increasing the range of light infantry, which is pretty nice. I don't use them a whole lot. It's kind of my backup for stuff, but pretty good hero. Lee, great for PvP. Didn't realize that for a while. Mainly for, this is if you're with heavy riflemen. Not bad. Civil War here is kind of useless because Civil War troops are kind of rare, not super rare if you're one of those guys who never use their Confederate snipers or whatever. Artillery, especially in the higher leagues, use cannons a lot to blow the bejesus out of enemy defenses, which is great. Grenadier Sergeant I just used so I can get to these guys, because while Jackson and Carl can do the -2 reload, Lee doesn't have that unless you update this, but I think I have to level him up 2 more times. And then Field Commander would be helpful. If I have any points left, I'll probably go a little bit on this route, which would be helpful. Finally, I used to have an alt that had Hakeem Marat, but then I was a frickin' idiot and forgot my login info. So that was smart of me. This guy's really good in melee. These ones I wouldn't go because it more helps himself. But melee. Not quite sure what that means actually. And yeah, I've heard that people like to use, like my clan leader likes to use Hakeem in campaigns. If that works for him, great. So, overview. Excuse me. Overview. Good starter one. Pretty good hero in general. Good for melee and campaigns, I suppose. I like this. I use this guy for campaigns and as a backup when everyone else has died. And Lee, of course, for melee. I mean, not melee. Player PvP. Mainly if you're a higher level. If you're and you use things like Ullens or whatnot, because his main skill. Why is everything locked? That's weird. His main skill is really great for Ullens or cavalry and all that. Anyway, I hope this helps, and have a great rest of your day. Cheerio.